my new favorite snack.
Today I'm going to show you how to make stovetop granola. It's quick, it's easy, and it's tasty.
Hello everyone, today we're going to be making some stovetop granola instead of baking it. This was actually inspired by one of you guys, from Barbara, one of our viewers, and she actually commented on my easy trail mix recipe asking me, can granola be made on the stovetop like this using oats? And I told her that that was a great idea and that I was going to try it. So I wanted to try it together by making a video for you guys. So let's all try this together. So for today's ingredients, I'm going to be using, I don't have pure oats, but what I have here is organic multigrain hot cereal, and it contains rye, barley, oats, and wheat. I will also be using raw sunflower seeds, which I get from Trader Joe's, as well as raw sliced almonds. I will also be using dried cranberries and some raisins and ground flaxseed. I buy this from Trader Joe's, but I don't have the packaging anymore, but this is a ground flaxseed from Trader Joe's. So with that, let's get cooking. Okay, so this pan is heating up and I have it on low to medium. And the first thing we're going to do is add some sunflower seeds. Now I don't have any measurements here, so let's just try to do, I'm just going to use this regular tablespoon. So let's see. What we're doing is we're going to roast the sunflower seeds first. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 3 tablespoons for now, just to experiment. And we're going to roast this. So I'm going to keep on tossing it to give it an even roast. So make sure it doesn't burn, so make sure you stay on the stove the whole time and give it an even browning. Okay, so the sunflower seeds are starting to turn brown, as you can see. Now, if they are turning brown very quickly, then you can manage. Always just turn down your heat a little bit more. Always start slow. If you're new to cooking and you feel that things are cooking faster than you can manage, then turn down the heat. Always start on low. So right now I have mine on low to medium, but closer to low actually. So what I'm going to do is set the sunflower seeds aside. I'm going to put it in a small bowl. And now I'm going to roast the raw sliced almonds. So again, I'm also going to be using just like 3 tablespoons. There. What I also forgot to mention earlier in the introduction of the video is that we're also going to be making, using maple syrup and a little bit of butter as a binder to bind everything together. So again, I'm going to just keep on tossing this until it turns brown a little bit. So kind of spread it around so they're not on top of each other. I'm using a 10-inch pan to make this. Our almonds are now starting to turn brown, so I'm going to turn off the heat right now and I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients, starting with the butter. I'm going to put back the sunflower seeds We're going to add a little bit of butter. So I'm using here Challenge spreadable butter. And I'm just going to use the back of my spoon. Not too much. Let's go a little at a time. And we toss them. Get the almond coated. I'm going to add some of the ground flaxseed, sprinkle that on there. Hopefully that will help it bind together. Now that it's all blended well together, I'm going to put them aside. I'm going to turn up my heat to low. And I'm going to add the multigrain cereal. Of course, you can use plain oats, but since I don't have it, we're using the multigrain hot cereal. So again, 3 tablespoons. And just let it roast for a little bit. Okay, the oats are taking a longer time to roast a little bit. So why did I separate the sunflower seeds from the almonds? Why did I not just roast them together at the same time? Well, it's because I'm not sure if one of them will roast quicker than the other. So to play on the safe side, I just decided to roast them separately. So that's the reason why I did that. Especially since I am using this sliced almond, which is very, very thin. I'm thinking this might cook faster than the sunflower seeds. So we're gonna give this a few more minutes, maybe another minute or 2, and then we can combine everything together. So our cereal has started to brown. I'm going to add this back in. That's the almond and sunflower seeds. So now I'm going to add some maple syrup. And let me toss everything first before we do that. Let's give that a quick toss. I just turned off my heat. You don't want the maple to burn. Smells delicious in here. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Around a pinch. Smells delicious in here. Mix it all together. Let's give this a try. It could use a little bit more maple syrup, but let me hold off on that because we're going to be adding raisins, which is sweet. So let's try that. Maybe just about a tablespoon of raisins. Just a little bit more. And then cranberry. And you know, go easy on the maple syrup. Sweeten as you go. Just do a little to bind them together. Well, traditionally granola is probably going to be much sweeter than this, the store-bought ones, because it has much more maple syrup and butter in it to bind everything together. But I don't want it too sweet, so this will probably not form the typical granola clusters. This is more loose because I'm going easy on the syrup and the butter. We use very little butter and very little maple syrup. So now let's try this. A little bit of raisin. Okay. That is really delicious. Maybe just a little bit more of the maple, just a tad. Just a light stream. Going easy. Okay. And then just a little bit more salt. You can barely see it in my hand. Toss it. The maple syrup is making it hard to toss because it's sticking to the pan. So ever since I added the maple syrup, the flame has been turned off already. So another taste test. That is really good. Came out really good. So this granola turned out to be really, really good. That's really, really good. Just the right balance of sweetness and tang from the cranberry. And you can really taste the roasted flavor on there. So a little bit of crisp to it. So I'm storing it in this ball jar. You can eat it like this as a snack, or you can top your yogurt with it. But since I don't eat dairy, except for the butter that we use, very little dairy. I eat very, very little dairy. And yogurt is one of those dairy products that I don't eat. So I will be topping my cereal, my multigrain cereal or oatmeal with this homemade granola. Turned out to be really, really good. It's my first time to attempt this. And I imagine if you have a dehydrator, you can also dehydrate some of your favorite fruits. I imagine this will be good with the banana, dehydrated banana and apples, or any of your favorite fruits, maybe apricots. And I think it will taste really good. So again, you can make any combination. The very basic thing for your granola will be the oats or any other type of grain like what we used here today. And then you can use your favorite nuts and your favorite dried fruits. So till next time. Oh, first of all, I'd like to thank Barbara. Barbara, thank you for your comment and thank you for challenging me to try doing granola stove top. So here it is. Till next time, it's all grain and nuts and fruits. It's healthy and it's tasty. Thank you for watching.